everyone. So I'm gonna try out doing a get ready with me makeup type thing again. I apologize, it's so bright. Normally I would close my blinds, but my blinds decided to disintegrate. So the string that holds it all together just snapped and almost took out my plant, almost took out my laptop, but luckily it didn't. So I do have curtains, but they're super long, and I have kind of a table here in front of the window, so I can't just like put them down anytime. So we're a little bright. Hopefully everything looks okay. I am going to be kind of, you know what I mean, trying to be close because I do wear glasses and I can't see everything. But let's get started. Okay, so firstly, I have all my stuff's in a drawer right here. I don't have a ton of makeup anymore. I used to be really big into makeup and trying all these different things. I did work at Ulta for a while, but then, I mean, it's expensive and stuff expires, so I kind of got over it. So I mean, I do have some stuff that I use every day, but I don't tend to do a ton. So I've already done my skincare. I've already washed my face. I do use the hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary, and then I use just a CeraVe basic moisturizer. And then the first thing that I typically go in with is more hyaluronic acid, the ColourPop Pretty Fresh. This is in Fair 2W, so let's start putting it on. Oh, and I do apply sunscreen. This stuff here, it's Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen, SPF 45. It's pretty nice. Normally I just put on one coat of it and I'm fine. Today I am wearing more than one coat just because I was outside. We kind of have a nice little outdoor area, so, and we're friendly with our neighbors, so we'll all just go sit outside 6 feet apart for some, some interaction, but still separate and keeping the distance and all that. So since I was out there, I put on more sunscreen because you can tell I'm kind of pale. I'm also super blind. So I do have a lot of buildup on my face sunscreen wise, but I mean, I think it'll be fine. It shouldn't be too bad. So I just apply, well, I just apply this with my fingers. It seems kind of wasteful to use a beauty blender or something. I mean, I have makeup brushes, I just don't use them for foundation or anything. Not that this is, it's not foundation, it's tinted moisturizer. And then, since it has the hyaluronic acid, and because nothing ever matches 100% for me, I always bring it down on my neck. Which just means when I wash my face, I need to make sure that I'm washing my face and my neck. Depending on how I'm feeling, I will sometimes go in with the ColourPop concealer from Pretty Fresh. It also has hyaluronic acid. I mean, I don't really need it, but I've already opened it, so let's just do a little bloop. As you can see, I'm big on using my hands, so I just kind of bring that under and down a little bit on my eyelids. And then I just kind of, I guess like I would with a beauty blender, just gonna pat, pat, pat. I can't tell how bright the video is because I'm not wearing my glasses, so let's see. Wow, so pale. Okay. Okay, is that better? Not really. I'm so sorry. It's so bright. I need to fix all this. Like, talking to the microphone. Oh well. I mean, it's to get rid of it with me. We're talking about stuff, right? Like, how are you guys handling the, I guess it's not quarantine, because I mean, most of us at this point, if we haven't had symptoms, we probably either aren't going to have symptoms or we don't have it. But how are you guys handling the social isolation? Yeah, like, comment down below, like, what are you guys doing to help kind of deal with the new normal? I know that a lot of people are talking about it and asking about it, and for the most part, I personally am able to kind of block it out. My husband got laid off before I did, and then I got laid off, and so if I'm not actively checking the news, it's really easy for me just to kind of like tune everything out, because I don't like, I check the news on it like once a day, like in the afternoon. That way it's not the first thing that I'm looking at in the morning, so I'm not stressed all day, and then it's also not something I'm looking at right before bed, so I'm not stressed trying to go to bed. So I just use the airspun powder on a beauty blender, and I just kind of do a little bit under my eyes just because I do get a little bit of creasing there if I don't. Okay. I don't look for the news too much, and then when I do, I'm kind of like, okay, because I want to be aware of the situation and everything. But for me, I actually do a decent job of just kind of being home, and for me, I'm blessed with the fact that it's kind of like a break and kind of like a relaxing shift for me. But it is a very, very stressful situation, not only for us like when we think about it, but just like for the people that are still working, for the people both essential and non-essential that are still working, and the people who are having to deal with it directly. So I guess we kind of just have to take it as it comes and go from there. So the next thing that I'm doing is doing my highlight, just because I like the glow. This is Laura Geller in Charming Pink. It's the Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator. This is some Morphe brush. So let's just... I just like to kind of bring it on my upper cheekbone and around my eyebrow, and then do it tip of the nose and then the upper lip. I haven't really been doing contour at all, so I've been using the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush from Tarte. It's Exposed is the color. And this is a destroyed Lisa Frank brush that I got at some point that I just kind of started using for blush because it's already got the pink coloring. So, and then I kind of apply it like I would like contour. Like, so I start by smiling like a maniac, and then I do the I have my base, basically. I've got my face going on, I've got my highlight, I've got my blush. I guess we'll do eyebrows next. I do the Dip Brow Pomade in Granite from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then This is also an Anastasia Beverly Hills product. I don't know what size eyebrow brush this is. It's got tons of use, so I think, to be honest, this dip brow might actually be from when I worked at Ulta, which was like 2017. Well, we're just not going to talk about that. So, but we will talk about Ulta. I know that it's probably not every Ulta, and I know that not, like, the stereotypes aren't always true, but, like, I thought that it was going to be so fun working at Ulta, but, like, it was not. It was literally the worst. Like, they did that thing that I hate where there's, like, 6 different types of manager, and because there were so many different managers, that meant that, like, kind of they all were useless, and ultimately, you know, the main manager was the one that had the final say. So you would get in trouble for, like, the stupidest stuff. And, like, the manager would, like, talk crap about the employees to other employees. And then, like, she had this favorite, which her favorite was a really nice girl. So, I mean, I'm not really mad that she got things and, like, whatever, but her favorite didn't do makeup, which, alright, fine. But she wouldn't even, like, learn about the makeup so that she could recommend it to people. So, like, if someone would come in and have these questions, the gal that didn't know anything, the one that was the favorite, would be like, oh, let me find someone for you, and then, like, literally never help customers. So I was like, what are you even doing? But anyway, it was just a lot of, like, catty politicking, and it was just not a lot of fun. And, like, I started off as, like, a seasonal employee, so, you know, obviously I didn't have full time, which, whatever, but, like, it just sucks because I went into it being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have such a grand time. I'm gonna, like, learn so much about makeup and be around makeup, and then I was like, oh god, these people are all terrible. Like, ugh. And at that time, I also worked part-time at a GameStop, which was much more entertaining. I mean, they still had nonsense politicking, and there were still, you know, certain types of customers. I'm not going to generalize, but certain types of customers that would pull that whole, what do you even know about video games? Are you sure you're even a real gamer? I want to talk to one of the male employees about video games. You're probably a fake gamer girl. You know, stuff like that. But I've been working customer service for, well, let's see. Got my first job when I was 15, and now I turned 30 this year, so 15 years of customer service. So I'm used to people being douchebags. Can I say douchebags? Probably not. I'll blurt that out. But yeah. Don't mind me just fighting with my eyebrows. I start by drawing kind of around the natural shape that I have going on, and then I kind of fill in from there where I wish that I wouldn't have plucked in the 90s, early 2000s. It was a dark time for eyebrows. I mean, they're even enough. It's good enough. So, depending on how well I filled them in, which they look pretty filled in this day, so I'm going to use the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. The other thing that I use is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. Sometimes, like, if I just don't want to fill my brows in as much, or if I'm just not doing a great job, I'll use that just to kind of oomph it up a bit. But since I haven't had my brows waxed in a while, there's a lot of little hairs that are going to get caught in that tinted gel if I use it. I guess that would show me where I should pluck, right? In theory. I try not to pluck my own brows because it's too easy to go overboard, you know? Just get crazy with it. Okay. There's one. I always save my eyes for last for some reason. And I think it's just because, like, in theory, that's like I could just put on mascara and then be like, okay, cool, that's done. But it takes more time to do the brows and the rest of the face. So I want to make sure that if something crazy happens and I have to stop, like, everything's done. Not like, what's gonna happen? Like, it's not gonna be like, oh god, you have to take out the trash now. What's gonna happen right now? But anyway, I mean, zombies. Zombie apocalypse could happen. Something, you know. Okay. Eyebrows are done. Face is done. Usually, for my eyeballs, I like to, where's my brush? I have a brush, one specific brush that I like to use. Is that it? Can't see. Let's see. That's not the one. Where is it? It's also not the one. My dude, where are you? Aha! It's a, another random Morphe brush. Just a little fluff. This is the Tartelette Amazonian Clay Matte Palette. Apparently I went through an Amazonian Clay phase. I did try their foundations. Too yellow for me. I have kind of a neutral skin tone bordering on cool. So anything super yellow or anything like that doesn't really work for me. Like, for example, I really, really like the formula for the cosmetics stuff, but it's too yellow. And then also for the Urban Decay, the One and Done, I really like that as well, but too pale, which, I mean, it could be worse. So I just kind of, oh, that's not the one I wanted. Oh well. Just kind of get some color because I'm just kind of doing a base coat. Because I like to, sometimes I like to do eyeliner, sometimes I just like to do mascara, but since I wear glasses and I do have pretty small eyeballs, I like to add that kind of pop of color to kind of make them more noticeable. Oh my gosh. But I also get really watery eyes, especially in the spring. And to be honest, I could probably clean my makeup brushes more. So I haven't been wanting to do a ton of eyeliner because it kind of sucks to put all that effort and time into doing your eyeliner just to have your eyes water and have it all come off anyway. But I'll probably do eyeliner. That candle is kind of warm. Oh well. And then I have this little smudge brush from Real Techniques. And I take those, wow, I need to clean that brush for sure. I take those same colors and I just kind of brush it out along the bottom line. Maybe more. I like it because, like, I watch a lot of Jade the Libra's music videos, makeup videos, and she always calls, like, the eyeliner face the possessed face, and it's one of my favorite things. And so I'm just going to put a little more. So on my end, it's looking really good. You guys can't really see Jack because it's so bright, so I should probably keep talking. I don't know if I want to do eyeliner or not. I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna go to mascara. So this is worth the hype. It's a NYX mascara. My favorite mascara is the MAC. I actually have one here. The In Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash from MAC. I haven't opened it yet because I'm really trying to use up all the stuff that I have, which is really hard because this mascara is okay. But it's not my favorite. But I use it almost every day, so it's probably going to be gone soon. Just going to get that eyelash out of there before I use it. Oh yeah, I'm already getting like watery eyes, so I'm glad I didn't do eyeliner. I don't know. Oh, I guess I can talk and do this fairly. I'm currently playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Is anyone else playing that? Well, I kind of took a break, like I had started it, but I was also playing Plague Tale Innocence, which I finished. I do have that on my videos as a live stream. If you guys want to check that out, which was really good. But anyway, now I'm finally gonna finish. Well, I'm gonna continue playing Final Fantasy VII. I'm still really at the beginning, so I'm not gonna finish it tonight or probably the next couple nights. But I'll be doing that as a live stream as well. But does anyone else like Final Fantasy? I didn't play a ton of it back in the day because grew up real poor and did not have that type of game console. But I did have an N64, which I still have. But anyway, so I didn't play a lot of the original Final Fantasy VII, but I do remember it, and I remember enjoying it. But I'm really enjoying the remake. The only other Final Fantasy thing that I've played a lot of that I can coherently talk about is Final Fantasy XIV. I play that online with my friends. Does anyone else play? Oh god. Does anyone else play a lot of Final Fantasy? Is there any that are your favorite? Though to be honest, I haven't played a lot of 14 either. You'd think with all this extra free time that I have that I'd play more video games. But for some reason, I do not. Probably because I'm like hanging out with my husband. Oh, gross. I mean, he plays video games too, but not those. In fact, I think I can hear him playing the Uncharted 4 multiplayer, which I've played Uncharted. I enjoy. We are a PC and PlayStation household. Our roommate has an Xbox, but we don't play that here. Though he doesn't really My husband doesn't play PC games. Not really. I don't think so. I think he played like a, what's that like conquest game? Like Age of Legends? Age of Conquest? I don't know. Anyway, he played something like that, but not anymore. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do some lipstick. I have an obscene amount of lipstick choices, and let me tell you what, I do not wear a ton of lipstick, but okay. So the first question is, do I wear matte or do I not wear matte? Oh, I guess I can put my glasses on now. You guys can kind of see what happened here. I'll try and make it... Sorry, I was out in the sun and it was like grassy and I'm like itchy. Anyway, I think since it's kind of like a lighter look, I wish I had more of like a spring blush type lip color, but sure don't. Ooh, Matte Blackmail by Urban Decay. Don't want that. What MAC colors do I have here? Heroin, Diva, and Russian Red. I'm not very good at applying actual like lipstick. I like the liquid lip. So maybe I'll do that. Let's see. Yeah. So my favorite liquid, actually no, wait, oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna go with the favorite. So my favorite liquid lip from Too Faced, it's the Melted Matte. The liquefied matte longwear lipstick is in the color Queen Bee. It's so good. Huh. It's always a fun game being like, did I line my lips incorrectly and make them uneven, or do I have uneven lips? We'll, we'll roll with it. Okay. Okay. Looking hot for video games. Yeah. So let's see. You know, actually, I wanna do. Nah, never mind. I was gonna be like, oh, I want to draw like a heart or something on my face, but let's see if. Oh, I'm so pale. Let's see. Let's just come closer. Closer. Too close. Okay, let's see. You guys. Okay, so you can kind of, I don't know, the camera. Yeah, apparently my camera is like having a malfunction and my webcam cannot pick up my pasty face when the sun's out. So maybe I'll do another type thing with indoor lighting, which I only have like a lamp and the Christmas lights that you can see. So it's like, I just need to buy a lamp. But yeah, so let me know what you thought. Leave some comments down below. Tell me what you guys are doing to deal with social isolation. Tell me guys if you guys like any Final Fantasy games. I'm going to be trying to upload videos at least once or twice a week, along with live streaming video games fairly often. So if you guys want to see that, subscribe. Like this video to help me with the algorithm. If you enjoyed what was going on, leave me a comment, like I said, if you guys want to chat. I think I talked about everything that I used in here, but if you have any other questions on some of the stuff I used, it wasn't a ton, but let me know and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!